As you step into the silent water, a foreign dread travels through you. It curls its way up your leg, squeezing tight.
Lady Shah. I can feel her all around. This is her domain. This is the Shadowfell.
You did well. Better than I would have credited you with. Now, hurry along and bear witness to my masterpiece.
This is the Dark Lady's domain. He does not belong here.
Gladly. And once proceedings begin, please show some wits and do not interfere.
Balthazar, come to add more bars to my cage? Or perhaps to lead this would-be Justicia's blade directly to my heart? I invite you. Heap more sins upon your head. My retribution will be all the sweeter for them.
All this time, and you still fail to appreciate the gifts I bestowed on you, Aelin. Sad to see a thing of beauty not recognize its own worth. But General Thorm, he appreciates you, and he wants you close at hand. So, I am here to whisk you back to him.
Ketherick. I welcome the sight of him after these 100 years. He whose immortality I supply with my very soul.
General Thorm. I'm sure you'll be on your best behavior for him, but just in case, I've taken some precautions. Keep back. It will take quite some concentration to secure Aelin for her little journey. Bring her home. What else? Aelin is so much more than you comprehend. She is an aasimar, bound to a soul cage of my creation and lending her immortal strength to General Thorm. Her power, his will, and my genius. An unsurpassable feat.
Ramblings most unsane. Poor Balthazar, for maggots ate his brain long ago.
Hold your tongue, Aelin, or I'll take it away from you again. And you, no more questions. No more interference. Get it over with? No, this is to be savored. Return to Moonrise Towers. I'm sure we'll find further use for you there. Now don't struggle, Aelin. Well, maybe struggle a little.
A pleasure to have made your acquaintance, little warrior. We will meet again. I am eternal. I will be free one day. And I never forget a face. Until then,
done.
Let's hope we backed the right horse. Or the right nightmare. Just when you think your day can't get any stranger, you end up traipsing around an impossible-looking shadow dimension. Honestly, just once, could we end up somewhere normal? A tavern, maybe? Or a nice friendly brothel? I'd take anything at this rate.
Aasimar, you finally showed yourself. I thought you might try and avoid me. I had a choice to make, in the heart of Lady Shah's domain. But you denied me that chance. Now my future is gone. Nothing but wind-blown ashes and wasted potential. I can no longer suffer your company. Be grateful I don't rid myself of it with a blade. There is no we. Not anymore. You would be wise to forget me. I can only hope I one day forget you.
The General has high expectations of you. You're exceeding them. I hear Balthazar has returned, and more importantly, the Nightsong is with him. General Thorm will be most pleased, but there is one more task remaining, before your audience with the Absolute. There is an old inn nearby called Last Light. Some rabble is sheltering there, along with a cleric named Isabel. We have a friend on the inside watching her. Go to the inn, seize Isabel, and bring her back here, alive. Then you will stand before the Absolute. And done quickly, I trust. Incapacitate the cleric, and our forces will seize her. They wait in the shadows, ready to pounce.
No shadows here. Something must be keeping it at bay.
My old friend, very good to see you again. Clever ruse showing off your little artifact. Jahira was all too eager to believe you. So, the General got tired of waiting for me to deliver. No matter, I don't mind sharing the glory. Isabel's on the balcony. Should be nearly done with her prayers. Let's go say hello.
I didn't realize I had an audience.
Isabel, this is...
The true soul who's going to save us all. Pleased to meet you. Oh, joy. The true soul turned out to be a baddie after all. Nice of you to show your colors, true soul. Jahira will be so disappointed she trusted you. I don't mind, though. I've been itching to gut a traitor. Ketheric's out of reach, but here you are, right within striking distance. Moon Maiden, guide my hand.
Isabel! No!
Ah, true soul. The rescue of Isabel went as planned, I hear. How eager you are in service of the Absolute. I can see. Makes me wonder how deep and dark those talents of yours run. But enough of my daydreaming. General Thorm is ready to see you. Are you ready to stand by his side? In the presence of the Absolute herself?
Yes, this is it.
You're not the only one. We've waited long enough.
How confident. We could have had fun, you and I. But duty calls. Go on now. The General is not a man to keep waiting.
True soul, I was so hoping to thank you in person. Our forces are gathered, the Nightsong bound, and we are ready to march at last. But most importantly, Isabel. You brought my daughter back to me. She's being introduced to the Absolute as we speak. Soon, it will be as though we were never apart. You have our thanks for your part in our reunion. I'm sure it was. Though I can't imagine convincing Isabel to come to the towers was an easy feat. She was always stubborn. She clung to Selûne even after her mother's death. Ironic, then, that it was Isabel who drove me into Shar's arms. She died and I was left alone. I made perfect prey for Lady Loss. She promised vengeance, oblivion. But her plans came to naught. Only one god empowered me to bring my Isabel back. That is the god I serve now. The god we serve. I'll keep her close. Aelin was her name, an angel of Selûne's own brood, sent to guide and guard my line. Until she failed me. Now she is Nightsong, Balthazar's greatest creation, and the source of my greatest strength. How often our burdens can be made into boons with the right encouragement. That you have. That and more, true soul. It's time for you to learn true power. Make use of my own altar. Kneel in her name, and the Absolute will come.
Time to see the one controlling these parasites. Maybe they can be controlled just as easily.
Cleric of the Moon, alas! Too soon for the chosen.
Come then, true soul. Let us pray. Hear us, Absolute. Do you feel her? Let her in, true soul. Claim your reward. Fall into her embrace. The prism. I scour this land in search of it, and you bring it to my door. Slave, take it!
Freedom. Find me. Free us.
Enough! If you cannot take it, then take her. Balthazar will find a way. Do it. Now!
You're awake. Good. General Thorm has tasked me with relieving you of a certain artifact. I hear it's loath to part from you. No matter. I do enjoy a challenge, and I have more than a few tools to experiment with.
Once Balthazar is through with you, he will be left as just another undead thrall. Unless you can stop him in time.
Here goes nothing.
You! What in the name of the nine hells are you doing here? I will kill you now. And then I will raise you as my servant. Say farewell, Isabel.
I'm grateful to you for bringing me home. I was a fool to resist. I know better now. Good luck in the City of Judgment. I wish you the best. Sincerely.
My lord, I offer you these souls so they may...
villain is dead! Now, we pick our way toward our fates, unleashed. A pity I cannot say the same for Isabel. She may have been Ketheric's daughter, but she was my world entire.
Do what you must. Then we fly this foul place.
You have defeated Ketheric Thorm. Yet you, who were content to leave Dame Aelin in his thrall until it served you best. How do you account for it? Aye, it was. It was a failure I won't soon forget. Still, you are no lost cause, are you? It takes a lion's heart to admit such a terrible mistake. I will forgive you, in time. I am Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden Selûne, champion of her causes in this fine realm. If you seek to protect it, our aims are aligned, even if you've much to learn about the methods of a true champion. I will join your camp, that we may discuss what must needs be discussed. You would deny Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden, paladin of the self-same Selûne. You certainly will. There you are. I have awaited your arrival with great anticipation. Come closer. Moon Maiden, I ask you to cleanse the wickedness in the heart of the Slayer of Ketheric Thorm. Forgive them the sin of sending Dame Aelin into his foul clutches. Yes. My mother proclaims you cleansed. Our allegiances aligned once more. By her word, let it be so. Actions are the words of heroes. Let your deeds speak for themselves. Now, let us caper, dance, and engage in every ribald pleasure before a new dawn breaks. You have defeated Ketheric Thorm. Yet you, who were content to leave Dame Aelin in his thrall until it—
Be careful, little soldier. Whims are not all that can strike. I will visit your camp later. Perhaps the madness of battle will have left you, and you will be ready to speak sense. You would deny Dame Aelin, daughter of the Moon Maiden, paladin of the self-same Selûne. Reject the moon if it be your will. It will not stop her from lending you her light. Good day.
Wait, everything.
Ah!